A young woman who says she was raped by a Spokane attorney takes the stand.
He told them that he was taking me to the hospital to meet my mom and that I was not hurt.
But prosecutors say the apparent help of turned into a night of hell. Well, that woman claims that she was kidnapped and raped by a well-known attorney after a car crash almost 2 years ago. Only KXLY 4 was there in court when the victim explained how she was betrayed by a stranger who had offered her a ride to the hospital. Jeff Humphrey joins us now live at the crash site with the victim and that lawyer, Bob Caruso, have very different versions of what happened. Jeff?
Nadine, the victim crashed her car, making her way down the Maple Street off-ramp, ending up in those trees over there and appearing to be unconscious. Bob Caruso, one of 3 people who immediately stopped to help, but depending on who you believe now, was Caruso simply being a good Samaritan or looking for a way to take advantage of this young lady's misfortune?
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
We won't reveal her name or identity, but today this young woman trembled as she took the witness stand and recalled the pain of her crash.
Because of my legs, I was just in an accident. My legs hurt really bad and my feet and my whole body.
The woman was still inside her wrecked car when Bob Caruso unbuckled her seatbelt.
He asked me if I had been drinking or using drugs, and I said no. But I said it, in this last week, I relapsed.
Prosecutors say that's when Caruso realized he could exploit the victim's addiction, promising to drive her away from the crash before police arrived. Caruso even told her not to talk to paramedics.
He told them that he was taking me to the hospital to meet my mom and that I was not hurt.
Caruso did take the woman to Deaconess Medical Center, but the pair disagree about what happened next.
There was a sheriff car that he spotted, and then he kind of panicked and threw a jacket over me.
Prosecutors say Caruso didn't want to be spotted with a woman he intended to rape. Caruso's attorney says the victim was trying to dodge the cops investigating her crash.
At that moment, she was on pretrial release conditions for a DUI. Those pretrial release conditions, which are an exhibit and have her signature, show that she was not to be driving a motor vehicle while under the influence.
The defense says tests show the victim was under the influence of meth and didn't get out of Caruso's car to avoid getting rearrested. But prosecutors say Caruso kidnapped the woman and later drugged and sexually assaulted her in Caruso's condo.
The pills and the alcohol made her woozy. The defendant then pushed her down the hall to his bedroom, where she will tell you she was raped.
Indian prosecutors say just because their victim suffers from a drug problem does not give anyone permission to rape her. The defense says that the rape claim is false and a symptom of the victim's addiction to methamphetamine.
So, Jeff, what happens next?
Well, a lot of testimony about what drugs were or were not in the victim's bloodstream, as well as there's a surprising lack of physical evidence to this case. We expect the trial to take about 2 weeks, and we'll let you know when the case goes to the jury. Reporting in Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY 4.